Hello, Dave here with emergencyprepguy.com. I appreciate you stopping by. Those of you that have been watching my videos for a while know that we just moved into an older home that we purchased, and the front yard was really nice, but the backyard needs a lot of work. We've done a lot of pruning, a lot of different things. One thing that we did is we bought a bunch of blueberry bushes and a bunch of raspberry bushes, and I planted them in a planter box. And I just want to show you how I set up a little simple way to water them. I kind of copied this from LDS Prepper, by the way. This is kind of the way, similar to what he does in his greenhouses. But I'm going to flip the camera around and I'm going to show you what I set up. Okay, I'm working on the quail hutch today, so I've got my extension cord. I'm getting in the process of taking it out to where I'm working, but I just wanted to show you this system. The white PVC pipe that you see going down the length of this, I got it at Lowe's and I couldn't find a perfectly straight one. So, and then if you look over there, let's see if I can zoom, you'll see I did the same thing with the raspberry bush raised beds that I did back there. So what this is, it's real simple. It's just they sell a PVC end that goes over the pipe that hooks to a garden hose, and I just got two 10-foot pieces and had to cut it a little bit, and I just joined it together with the glue, the primer and the glue, and just got a cap at the end. I have one extra bush that I don't have a place for, but anyway, it works really nice. The other thing I did was on the underside next to each plant under here, I just rolled the pipe over before I tightened these down. I just rolled the pipe over after I had it in place, and I just, with the smallest drill that I had, drill bit, I just drilled a tiny hole next to each plant all the way along, and then spun it back around so that it aimed down into the ground, and when I turn it on, it waters. So I'm going to turn it on so that you can see. One other thing that I'll note is if you build raised beds for blueberry and raspberry bushes, in hindsight, I wished I would have done it 3 foot wide instead of 2 foot wide. In my mind, I was thinking 2 foot wide would be plenty wide, but now that I got them built, I don't think they're quite wide enough. But anyway, they'll work. So see, you just screw this thing on here, if I can do it with one hand. And then I'll go turn on the water. Okay, you can see the holes coming out of there, just all along each one. This works really slick, and I don't know if you can see that on all of them, but it just gets the water right where it needs to be. Is this one working? Yeah, it's working, just can't see it. So it just gets the water right where it needs to be. This makes watering it really quick and easy. I don't have a sprinkler system yet at this house. That will be a future project. Not sure if I'll get to that this summer or not. My plan is to install the sprinkler system myself. So I'm gonna try to film that and show that when I do it. And when that happens, I'll probably be trying to somehow connect these you know, both of these rows of bushes into the sprinkler, into the automatic system, in a way that can be disconnected in the fall, you know, when I blow out the sprinkler system. So we'll get to that when I get to it. Now the way I set this up too is on that end, the pipe is slightly higher than it is at this end, and I tried to make them even as I could. See, I have them supported here by they're screwed into wood things, and in the middle I have one as well, and I tried to make each of those coming from this direction, this one the highest, and then each of them slightly less, so that it's just a gradual slope. And the reason I did that is then when I disconnect this, all the water runs out. And I usually, doing it this way, you don't have to run it very long. I've just been doing it like 2-3 minutes at a time. So I'm going to turn the water off now, and then I'll show you how it drains automatically by itself. Okay, I've turned the water off. Now I'll unhook this, and since this end is slightly lower than the rest of it, it drains out pretty nice, which I like. Which that way I shouldn't have to blow anything out when it before winter. Just every time I do it, every time I use it, it'll just drain itself out. So I hope that was interesting. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.